What's up, guys, gals, and pals? This is Ron, and today we are vaping the Smok T-Priv. And here is the T-Priv by Smok. Pretty interesting device, as you can see all these inlays that has an LED behind each one of them. And as we're going to learn in just a few minutes, you can change these colors to almost anything you want. Let's start at the bottom. Dual 18650s. I gotta be honest, this is a pretty nice latch here. Really firm. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to just pop that loose accidentally. On this side, right here, is a lemon squeeze like fire mechanism. You just pull that anywhere on there and it's gonna fire. I kind of like that. I wish a lot of devices would go in that direction. 5 squeezes of the lemon squeeze will power the Smok up. Interesting place for the UI here, by the way. Very interesting. Now let's just start here. Pressing the fire button and the up button at the same time get you into your strength settings or your ramp up. Hard, soft, and normal. Just the fire button will take you right back. The down button and the fire button will get you into wattage or temperature control. To move to the more in-depth menus, 5 clicks of the button. Here we go. Now here, instead of just clicking the fire button, you'll hold the fire button. Let's go back. Here is your puff counter, your color, your settings, turning your power off, and your mode. We'll hold down. You can go to temperature and wattage from there. We'll go into temperature. And you can change your temperature from there. Here are your coils: nickel, titanium, stainless steel. Go back to mode. We're going to change it to wattage. Oops, we're going to change it to wattage. There we go. Then it automatically takes you to your strength. You can cycle through the 3 options of normal, soft, and hard. Having a difficult time keeping focused. 1, 2, 3. Let's get into some of the other sections. Here is the puff counter. As you can see, 228 puffs. Not a lot for this device, but I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Here is the changing of the color. Here you have red, green. I'll try to show you both the UI and the colors. Blue, yellow, magenta, cyan, white, and an RGB that changes constantly, which is pretty unique too. Settings. Go into stealth mode. You can change your contrast, you can lock your screen, you can adjust your resistance, and you can download the firmware. This is really unique in its design. Now there are others that have LEDs in them, obviously, but this design is unique, especially in this color palette, because of what it looks like. It kind of resembles Iron Man, and to me, that makes it cool. Hey, why don't you go down in the comments section and tell me what you think about the Smok T-Priv. If you were a superhero, who would you be? Me personally, I think I would choose Captain America. He is my absolute favorite of all time. Now, if you were vaping and you had a choice on the one mod that you could pick out in all of the world, which one would that be? Would you choose the Smok T-Priv? And I gotta be honest, probably a lot of people out there are gonna choose this type of device, especially maybe even this exact model and color. The reason being is because it reminds them of something very familiar. Anybody want to say it? Can anybody say it? Anybody? Iron Man. Come on, where you at? This thing looks like the Iron Man exoskeleton suit. I mean, it looks exactly like it, and it lights up, and you can change the lights where they're actually white, just like his plasma beam thing out of his chest. And to me, that's pretty cool, especially for a guy who models everything he does, including the On Top of the World intro video, after superheroes. I absolutely love superhero movies. I grew up on comic books. I'm a big fan. It's fun to me. I love the concept of flying around, of fighting crime, of doing this, that, and the third. I guess I'm a nerd. And would you say I was a nerd. But this, maybe it's not a nerd. Maybe this is the exact mod that you've been looking for. Maybe these cool light inlays that you can customize to a wide variety of colors. Maybe this is something that you enjoy. Maybe this firing button that's over here is something that you enjoy also. It's this panel fire. It's the whole thing. You just squeeze and it fires. Pretty cool, pretty nice. In fact, I would like to see a lot of other companies design their mods with a very similar firing device. It's really nice, it's really responsive, and it hasn't given me any trouble. Now, there are some cons that personally I have concerning the T-Priv. You may not. And it's not a knock against Smok. Most of Smok's products are pretty good. It's just the T-Priv isn't for me. I don't like this really boxy feel. Now, you may be saying, well, Ron, you like the Voopoo Drag and it's a clear box. It is a box, but it's a thinner box. This is a thicker box. It reminds me almost of holding a mod that has 3 18650s in it. Also, I don't necessarily care for this coating on this particular device. It's a little slick for me, and God forbid you have any leaking. This thing's going to shoot out of your hand like a bar of soap in the shower. I don't even know why I say this. And finally, I'm not a big fan of the UI screen being up here. It's just not my bag. Aside from those three things, it's actually pretty freaking cool. Oh, wait, I can hear you. Well, how does it vape? After all, that's probably the most important thing, isn't it? Let's see. I don't know why I did that. I guess it's the superhero thing. I don't know. With a Smok tank on it, it's vaping very good. I'm vaping at 60 watts and I'm having no problem whatsoever. The question is this thing for you? And the bottom line, only you can decide. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll help one of you, and I'm
talking about one lucky individual!
It's like the craziest thing I do on these videos. I don't even know why. It's still recording. One of you will have your chance to win your very own what I call Iron Man mod. That's right, the Smok T-Priv in this really cool Iron Man outfit. So all you have to do is go down below, right below my image and my likeness, the very representation of Ron Kennedy. Click the subscribe button. That's important. Also, I'd love to see you give us a thumbs up, and then I want you to comment, check out how clever this is. Iron Man. Iron Man. Just comment Iron Man in the section below, as well as tell me what you think about the Smok T-Priv. And one individual will be chosen to win your very own Iron Man mod. That's the Smok T-Priv. Also, don't forget to ante up and go over to OhmTopOfTheWorld.com. There you can read dozens of articles on awareness. You can find your vape shop according to state. Also, you can sign up for something that has me uber, terrifically, outstandingly, fantastically excited. That's OTOTW Magazine. That's being released on November 10th. And here's the big thing about the magazine. It's free. It's not going to cost you 1 penny. You just go over there, click the link for OTOTW Magazine, and follow down below. Just subscribe. No credit cards, no checking account information, no firstborn, no blood, no nothing. Just simply subscribe, and you will start receiving on November 10th your very own OTOTW Magazine. Finally, just as a real quick shout out, I want to tell you about my friends over at Solus e-Liquid. If you love e-liquids that have no sugar additives and are beautifully flavored, especially if you love fruit flavored juice, I'm talking about Fruitalific. I want you to go over to shopsolus.com. That's shopsolus.com and tell them that Ron from On Top of the World sent you to get your next bottle of Solus e-Liquid. Don't forget OnTopOfTheWorld.com, and remember, you can smile. It's really not that bad.